Hello, lovelies. Today I would like to cook a very delicious spaghetti that I like to call assorted spaghetti. So, follow me. If you are yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, this is the right time to do so because I'll be sharing inspiring ideas that are mainly for moms, busy moms. That's going to be a lifesaver. Your children are going to love the food, and the food is going to be so healthy as well. So, firstly, I added fresh cut chicken into a pot. Then I added white pepper, that's thyme, followed by cucumber. Then I added curry powder, after which I added basil leaves basically. Then I added a pinch of nutmegs, salt, and we call it Maggi, but it's just seasoning agent. You can use any choice of yours. After which I mixed everything together so that the seasonings can get into the fresh chicken. And once it's done, I added onions. Then I went ahead and mixed the onion into the chicken so that the the seasoning from the onions can also get into the chicken. Then on low heat, I cooked it for about 10 minutes on low heat, and this is the result. Without water, I didn't add water. That's an important point to add there. This allowed the seasonings to get deeper into the chicken, and after which I then added water, enough water to cook the chicken. So in this case, I'll be needing a lot of chicken stock water, so I added enough to cook the chicken, and also that I would have enough to cook the spaghetti afterwards. So additional water, fix all the chicken into the water, and then cover it up, then cook at high heat. So this is the chicken cooked for 8 minutes at high heat. You can see the chicken is almost done, but since I'll be roasting the chicken in the oven anyway, I decided to stop it at this point. I have the stock water I needed to cook the spaghetti, so it's done. So what I did is to take out the chicken, leave the stock water in the pot. So I basically cooked all the meal in the same pot. Then I mixed the stock water while it's still boiling, after which I will be adding some ingredients like tomato paste. All these are just voluntary, which means you can add as much as you like. The seasoning, the salt, the spices, according to your desires, you can add that. So this is oil. You can use any vegetable oil, and this is sardine. You can use any fish of your choice, but basically fish that has no bones or that has chewable bones will be good in this sense. Fish is very nutritious in developmental stages of children, and so I like to add it to the food of my children. It not only improves the taste, but it increases the overall nutrient content of the dish. So this is me adding paprika that I've sliced. While the chicken was cooking, I was preparing this vegetables like the paprika, the onions, and the rest. So this is me adding the spaghetti to the stock water. I like to cut my spaghetti in pieces because I want my children to be able to handle it when they are picking it from their plates. So I cut it into 3 pieces, and then I fixed it into the water. Here it seems like the stock water for cooking spaghetti is too small, so I added more water. And as I like my spaghetti to always be juicy when I serve it and when you're eating it, I added enough water to it. Then I covered and I cooked at the same eating temperature which I was using to boil the chicken. And now this is the spaghetti after it has cooked for about a few minutes. let's say 3 or 4 minutes here, and then I mixed it to see if it's done. How much water do I have there? And then that's me cutting it with the spoon to see if the spaghetti is done. You know the way you know spaghetti is done, when you cut it into 2 slices, you see that the consistency is the same. But when it has a whiter inner, then you know it's not cooked. So it's not cooked here, so I left it to cook and leave the water to also drain for a while, and this is the end result. So afterwards I had a fresh purple onions. Then I mixed. After mixing this together, thoroughly mixing it for consistency, then I added spring onions, freshly sliced spring onions. And like I said, I sliced all these things while the chicken was cooking, so I didn't lose any time. So this is me mixing everything in very well. Here my baby was already seeking attention. She wants the food served immediately since she was hungry, and the smell filled the whole room. So what do you expect? She just came to me, and yeah, I was here telling her that the food is soon be ready. You want to eat fried chicken, you want to eat spaghetti. So yeah, guys, this is the end result. It's so colorful, so beautiful, and not only that, it's so healthy. It has the complete nutrient source that you need for a healthy life. You have the carbs, which is the spaghetti itself. You have the oil, that we added, and also oil from the sardine. You have the protein from the sardine. You have the vegetables. You have and it's boiled basically. It's not roasted. Yeah, we have the chicken was slightly roasted, which I'll be adding in the end, and this is how it looks. It's so delicious. And you see that color. So much flavonoids. Beautiful, right? So this is me adding the roasted chicken. I roasted it for a short time because the chicken was half cooked already, so it didn't need to be roasted for too long. And yeah, you see that. So guys, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel at inspiring_id, you are missing a lot. Just go straight now and click on the subscribe button. Also click on the notification bell so you can get alerts of my creative cooking that saves you time as a busy mom. I'm also busy, very busy. I'm a very busy mom, so I decided to share my ideas how I navigate taking care of my children, my wonderful girls, as well as combining with career and also running a YouTube channel, several YouTube channels with several things. So guys, if you really want to know how to cook meals that will help you as a busy mom, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell someone to tell someone that here is where the deal is. And you know what, as a food scientist myself, you're not going to be getting just fast meals that are not going to be nutritious for your children. You're going to be getting everything packed together because the creativity is compacted with knowledge of nutrition, healthy meals for your children. I'll make them always strong and never fall sick. This is the empty plate for joining me. Thank you guys. I'll see you again in my next cooking.